you a dairy producer? Or do you grow grapes, nuts, fruits, or vegetables? We have it all with American Vineyard, Pacific Nut Producer, California Fresh Fruit, California Dairy, and Vegetable West magazines. Subscribe for free now at malcolmmedia.com to stay current on the freshest news in your industry.
Hello, I'm Matthew Malcolm with American Vineyard Magazine, reporting to you from Allied Grape Growers in Fresno. With harvest underway of different commodities throughout the state, labor is in high demand, and growers continue to have concerns about the availability of quality labor in the state. Here's Jeff Bitter to give an update on what's going on.
So the labor situation has been as expected this year. Still a little bit tight on labor. It's helped down in the Central Valley that the raisin crop hasn't been real large, so the fields have been completed pretty quickly by the labor crews that come in and do the harvest. But we definitely continue to see problems with labor availability, and particularly with the quality of labor. It's hard to get good crews and get a job done the way that the growers would like it done. I hear more and more growers complaining about the quality of labor, not just the availability. And so it's highly competitive out there. It's very easy for workers to move on to another field or to another employer if they if somebody's not happy with the way they're working or working out in the vineyard. And so we see that a lot in the workplace, in the marketplace out there for labor. A lot of musical chairs with the people moving around from employer to employer. And it's really a difficult situation for growers now, facing higher minimum wages in the future, and the new overtime bill that was passed and awaits Governor Brown's signature. It just seems that the small family farmer is continually under attack from our own government in terms of passing legislation that's not going to help them to survive. So it's a frustration in the business. It's a frustration for most growers, and I think we're seeing a situation where it's harder and harder to survive in agriculture in the state of California as a private small farmer, with all of the water considerations and now labor considerations that have really surfaced this year, and particularly in crops that don't have high margins to begin with, which is most grape crops, specifically raisins and wine grapes. It's going to be a challenge to continue to farm profitably with given the current conditions and what's coming down the pike. So growers have to make decisions on whether or not they're going to continue to farm grapes in this environment, or whether they go to something that's less labor intensive and has higher profit margin potential as we go into the near future.
Thank you, Jeff. With the Ag Overtime Bill sitting at the governor's desk at this time, we'd encourage all growers and others throughout the industry to contact the governor via email, letter, whatever it may be, and urge him to veto this bill for the good of California agriculture and the people here in California. I'm Matthew Malcolm, CaliforniaAgNet.com.